Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Backstage with Fred Cooper. Here we are, July. Kid Halo in the background making all the noise. You can hear him, but we're gonna talk over him. He didn't hear that.
Oblivious.
Sorry. Yeah. This is July 24th, 1993, and my guest today is the lovely Mary Lou Metzger. Hello, Mary.
Hey, Fred. How you doing?
Okay. What have you been up to lately? I haven't seen you since last
year. Same time, same station.
No.
I've still got my 50s group, Double Date, up at Universal Studios.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. And it's 4 people, 2 men, 2 women, and we sing a cappella doo-wop music from the 50s and 60s. And out of that group, we've got about 16 people altogether. We've evolved a couple of other shows. One is a 40s show. We are the Satin Dolls, the women. Ah. And the guys have a review called the Lost Nights Review that's 50s. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Well, now, what do the Satin Dolls do?
We do 40s music. We do Andrew Sisters.
Are they older
people? Well, I'm one of them, honey. Yeah. Yes, I guess you could say they are. I'm the senior member of the organization, though.
Oh, they're just young people.
Thank you.
Really? I didn't know if you had somebody my age or somebody a lot younger.
No, it's kind of
younger people.
Yeah.
Do they enjoy that, doing the 40s?
Oh, love it. Love it.
Do they? So many people don't. I've just got 2 new guys on, and they don't know half of this music.
I know it. I had someone at the park the other day say, we were talking about Boris Karloff, and they said, Boris who?
Yeah, right.
I was like, oh.
So, tell me the scuttlebutt with the Welk people. I mean, nobody sees them anymore.
Scuttlebutt?
Yeah, anything going on that we ought to know about? Just for Leisure World.
We mostly got caught up when we were down in Nashville for the special last year on PBS, and that was a great time. The latest scuttlebutt is Lawrence Welk III, Tanya and Larry's son, otherwise known as Buns. He's getting married in a couple of weeks. Yeah.
He's getting married?
He's getting married to a great gal named Tracy.
Lawrence Welk's
grandson.
Married. You're going to be in the wedding?
No, I'm going to be out of town. I just went to the shower, though, the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Can't believe I remember when he was... I came on the show a few months after he was born. And now he's getting married, so just goes to show you.
20-something.
20-something. Yeah. I can almost remember that.
Well, how about maybe bringing your 40s group down here?
We'd love to. That'd be a ball.
You got to talk to the agent, though.
Okay. I'll fill him in.
Yeah, hey, that sounds great. Could they get off like on a Thursday night or Saturday night?
Sure.
Do they work just during the day? Or
well, the thing is, it's like we have subs for the park so that we can coordinate accordingly. Just make sure that we're available. You betcha. There are only 4 Satin Dolls.
4?
Yeah.
You can do the whole hour?
You bet.
You think so?
Yeah. We've done 3 45-minute shows.
Have you?
Yeah.
Well. We'll have to talk to our agent about that.
All right. That sounds good.
What we'll do. So tell me about you. What have you been doing besides that? What's your...
Well, I have a theater in Hollywood. It's actually a repertory company. It's called Actors Conservatory Ensemble, and we're housed at the moment at the Lex Theater in Hollywood, and we're just getting ready for our season for next year. We're going to do a series of one acts to start with called an Inge Binge. Then we're going to do You Can't Take It With You, and we're doing State of the Union, and we're negotiating for our 4th show right now, trying to get the rights.
Great. Super.
Yeah.
How about all the people that left and went down to Nashville and down to Dollywood? And you saw them last year when you all got together?
When we got together in Nashville for I think it was called the From the Heart special. It was so good to see everybody again. It was like we hadn't even missed a beat.
Is that right?
It was old home week all over again. Yeah, it was great, and that may be happening a bit in the future because of Branson.
Yeah, I hear.
Branson, Missouri. They've just broken ground for a 2,000-seat theater.
Yeah, Ken was telling me about that.
Yeah.
He got involved in that apparently a little bit.
Yeah, I think Ken originally approached the organization about that.
That sounds great. Well, what else you want to tell me? Fill us in.
I like your sideburns, baby.
Well, I didn't get a trim today, that's all.
Elvis is alive.
If he was, he wouldn't be sitting here, I'll tell you. He'd be out spending some cash. You're still married?
Uh-huh. Still, and
How's Mr. Maloof?
Richard is doing fine. He's teaching at Musicians Institute in
Is he?
town, and he's doing a lot of recording and
Is he?
work in town.
Good for him. Good for him. I haven't seen him for a long time.
I know.
But anyway, I'm looking forward to this show.
Oh, great. Me too.
We'll see you in a little bit on stage.
You betcha.
How about that?
Okay.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with one more of our guests.
Yeah.
Okay? Oh, look who's here.
Ace from
Look
outer
who's
space.
Here. Just leave the camera rolling here. We'll pop this off of Mary Lou.
Your turn, darling.
And you bring on old Jack Immel.
The camera's on right
The
now.
camera is on right now.
It's on.
Yeah, so don't say anything nasty.
Okay. Fred, nice to see you again.
Are you lying again?
What's that?
Are you fibbing to me?
No, it is good to see you.
You've been gone a long time.
Well, let's see, I think it's been 3 years
About
since I've
3
been
years?
here.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know it. I know it.
I thought they'd forgot all about me here.
No, we just heard that you were.
Huh?
We just heard that you were on the cruise ships.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of cruise ships and some personal appearances on land. I just got back from Cincinnati last week.
Were you there with Ken?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And then just last week also, the early part of the week, I did a concert with the Philharmonic Orchestra.
You did.
In Salt Lake City.
You didn't. How was
Under
that?
the direction of Eugene Jeleznik, huh?
How was that?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. It really was. You know,
Have you ever had that many people behind you before like that, sir?
well, I just have arrangements for 18 pieces, so a lot of people just sat there. But you know, that's you know, it's.
That's great, though. Having that.
Well, what's happened back there? The Salt Palace. They're going to discontinue that place. I think they're going to tear it down, and this is the last show that they had in the Corn Palace before. The basketball team there wants to be in a place that holds more people, so they're building a new one that's going to hold 25,000. So it was a
big place. You going back to that?
Well, no, that's just for basketball.
So who you been cruising with?
Holland American mostly.
Really?
Yeah, they got three new ships, and they had 3 before, so they're full swing. You know, 6 ships altogether, and they're up in Alaska right now, most of them. But I've played in Alaska the last 8 years in a row, and I just decided I wanted to stay home this year. So
Chilly up there.
yeah, but I'll be going on a ship in September. End of September, yeah.
So,
But we got some good news about the Welk people.
what's that?
I don't know if Mary Lou told you or not. Lawrence Welk Jr., who's running the operation now, you know, he's building a theater in Branson, which is
She just touched on that.
just
barely.
which is the hottest place right now for entertainment.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? And it's going to be called the Champagne Theater, and we're in hopes that it'll be finished by next June at the latest. And they're going to use all Lawrence Welk performers. Then as soon as they get the theater built, he's going to build a hotel that's going to hold, I guess, 300 or 400 rooms, you know. So we're pretty excited about that because, you know, it's steady work for us.
Bread on the table.
That's right, you know.
Do you miss you miss the old days when you went every
Oh, are
week?
you kidding? I mean, for 25 years I was with Welk. I could tell you on the 3rd of June what I would be doing that day. I mean, it was that, we had it down to, you know, the schedule. It was the same every year, year after year, you know. There were so many days we went on the road that we knew when we was going to tape the shows. We knew it, you know, everything in advance, and it never varied from that, you know. And you know, when something like that just all of a sudden stops, I mean, I knew it was going to come to an end. We all did.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing lasts forever, but you just never quite prepared, you know, for that. And but thank God for PBS, because PBS has got the reruns going. Shows us when we were young.
Yeah.
I think some of those shows I even jump over my marimba.
Now you've done that here. Come on.
Now I crawl underneath it now. Yeah.
You mean you quit doing that?
I certainly did about 15 years ago.
Yeah, I've seen you do that.
Yeah, I do it now in my dreams. Yeah.
And how did you like the reunion?
The reunion?
Yeah, back down in.
And at the Grand Ole Opry. Yeah. Oh, that was a tremendous facility. I mean, I've never seen a television studio that with equipment and you know, they had these cameras that didn't have anybody behind them. A guy in the back runs them, and these things they're like a snake, you know. They just go around and it's unbelievable, you know.
Yeah, you remember there was a snake thing up at the studio one time, wasn't there?
A snake thing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I thought you or not.
Somebody got their snake lost in a piano.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Bob Ralston had a python that you know, it got caught in the organ. We didn't know where it was. And Ralston is playing the organ and it's not playing. You know, and we lift the lid up and there it is, man.
You didn't jump right down there and grab it, did you?
No, I did not. No. You know, some people have dogs and cats, and some's got snakes, you know what I mean? But,
so you have a long-term thing with this cruise thing, or
well,
I'm not. If Branson comes through, you'd probably be done.
Well, yes, I would. Of course, we don't exactly know what Branson is, how much, you know. He wants Welk people, and I think he wants me down there, but I don't know to what extent, how long, you know. But as far as the ships are concerned, you don't get a contract. I mean, with a ship line, you know, you're booked. You're as good as your last cruise.
Yeah.
They have a rating system, see?
Yeah.
That they.
So you must have been doing well.
Well, the ratings seem to be all right, as far as I know. You'll know when they're not, you know what I mean?
Right away.
What they do, they put this little thing, you know, a little card underneath the cabins the last night, you know, and it's got a list of things like what did you think of the food? What did you think of the service? What did you think of the ports? What did you think of the entertainment? Now, it's 4.0 rating. See, if you get like a 3.5, you're okay. Anything below a 3.5, you don't send out your laundry. Let me put it that way. And one time I was on a ship, and they hadn't put my name in the rating thing, and I got a 3.6 rating, and I wasn't even there. What do you think of that?
How many cards came in, though?
Huh?
How many cards came in?
Well, I think that they say out of 900 passengers, about 300 of them is all that. Most people don't, but then there's some that do.
Somebody didn't like you then. You got a minus 0.4.
No, I got a 3.6 rating out of possible 4.
You were missing 0.4.
Yeah, that's right.
That was probably the people didn't turn it in, huh?
That's right.
I wouldn't doubt
that's
that
right.
at all.
That's right.
I know. I had a good friend one time. They took her off at Fiji and flew her home.
Did they?
They knew right away they don't like you.
Well, yeah. There's
that would be horrible.
There's some acts that you know, just aren't geared, I guess, for that type of and comics, especially, you know, comedians. Today's, you know, with today's material. You have to keep that material pretty clean.
I know.
And some of these younger comics, they don't know how to do that.
One of my problems right here.
Is that right?
Oh,
yeah.
And you know, of course, you got some of the audience that will laugh, but afterwards,
Hey, listen, Bill Cosby's proven you don't have to get dirty out there.
That's right.
And be funny. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's true.
It's but it's what it is today. And
hey, partner, it was good talking to you.
Well, thank you very much. I like that vest there. That's real nice.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure glad to see you back, and I'm sure the folks will too. And the people that can't make it out tonight.
Well, I'm sorry about that. I'll play loud. I'll play real loud. Maybe they can hear it. You know what I mean?
You're good. I like it. It's been good sitting here chit-chatting with, what was your name? You can't even think of it.
Well, it's, you know,
Don't cut all this out.
It's Immel.
That's
it. Yeah, right.
It's been real good talking with Jack Immel here tonight. We'll be back soon with our last guest, and we'll be looking forward to Jack's portion of the show. Thank you. Talk to you in a moment. No, that's fine.
Is this it? Thank you very much for coming down, Ken.
Yeah. Shall I tell him that you didn't even know who I was down at Palm Springs?
Down at Palm Springs when I said, there's Fred.
No. You said, I know you.
Yes. From afar,
you
across the room.
You couldn't think of
Well,
it.
you know what happened?
You only meet 10 people a year, though, right?
Yeah. I said, well, you were out of place.
I know that.
And I said, wait a minute, there's somebody I know, but where from?
Yeah.
Yeah, you really threw me.
Uh-huh.
And it happened once before with my dad. So
That's bad. That's
really bad. Anyway, I know who you are now, Sam. So.
Yeah, right. You were telling me earlier about your children. Hey,
yeah.
What a rude awakening you got.
Tell me. When I came on the Lawrence Welk show in 1969, my daughter was 1 year old.
Mm-hmm.
And she's now 24. She just got married in April. And I don't know where the time went by. My son just turned 21.
Mm-hmm.
He's going into his last year up at Santa Cruz and going to college up there.
Mm-hmm.
But they do grow fast. Well, you know that.
Yeah. I don't think
It's
I
frightening.
introduced you yet.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know Ken Delo from the Lawrence Welk Show. Ken, good to have you here.
Thank you, Fred. He wasn't sure who I was.
They'll move this around all right, but I know
Yeah.
who you were, but
Right.
I just forgot your name.
Lawrence used to do the same thing. Here's what's his name.
Yeah.
My favorite story about Lawrence, a lot of story about Lawrence, when someone said, like, he would do things at times like, and you're off stage and say, now here's Ken Delo from Detroit. Come on out here, Ken. Tell him your name, where you come from. What do you say then? Come on, I'm Ken Delo, I'm from Detroit.
I'm Detroit.
A lot of people thought I was from Australia because the way Lawrence would introduce me, said, here's a fellow we found down under. Because I'd worked with Arthur Duncan down there. And then Arthur kind of brought me to the attention of Lawrence Welk.
Oh, he did.
And so a lot of people say, are you the one from Australia? I said, no, I worked a lot for a long time down in Australia, but I'm from Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
But
So Arthur kind of led you onto that? I didn't know that.
yeah, we did. He did my television show. I went to Australia to do shows over there, and Arthur was already over there.
Mm-hmm.
So we became good friends. And then years later, ran into him in Hollywood. Our paths crossed. He had been on the Lawrence Welk show for about 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, let me take your record into Lawrence Welk that I made in Australia, album. So he took it in there, and of course they really questioned him about my background and the whole thing, because Lawrence wanted, the right kind of people on the show and all that kind of stuff. And I said, to this day, I keep telling Arthur I'm going to get even with him. But but Arthur and I've been friends for a long time.
Oh, I didn't know
Great
that.
talent, yeah. And so, but it all started down under.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, Mary Lou and Jack has already briefly talked about Branson, but I know you're really involved in it. Tell us the story here.
Well, last year, a fellow that I was connected with got the idea of going to do a theater in Branson with the Lawrence Welk whole group.
Mm-hmm.
So he started putting it together, and he said, can we go talk to Larry Welk? We should talk to Larry. So I picked up the phone. And Larry's a great guy. I can always pick up the phone and call and say, can I have 20 minutes of your time? He said, fine. So the two of us went, and Dan and I went into Larry's office and talked for 2 hours.
Mm.
It was just before we went to Nashville to do the salute to Lawrence Welk last year. And so Larry said, well, we're going to be in Nashville next week, so why don't I just go on to Branson from there? And Dan set up and went all the different theaters and introduced some people there. And Larry just fell in love with it. It's quite a place. I've not been there yet, but I have friends there and all that kind of stuff. But and so we have broken ground, from what I understand from the Welk office, we broke ground this week. And going to be a 300-room hotel, live, a theater. I'm not sure what it's going to be called. We had in mind the Lawrence Welk Champagne Music Hall. Mm-hmm. And so it's going to be a fantastic deal for the Welk people. I understand that Branson, I don't know, they have 30 or 40 some theaters right now. The only thing they didn't plan on was all the traffic coming into town. So they're building all. Yeah. Did you just come from there?
Yeah, he just came back from there.
Beautiful, isn't it? The theaters there.
2 hours to go from one end of town to the other.
Are they widening it though? We're talking to it off camera.
They can't widen.
They can't widen it because of what's on either side?
The way the buildings are out close to the highways.
Well, they're going to bring in skinnier buses or something like that then, or something like that. A single file or something. I don't know. What are they going to do then?
I don't
know.
know.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, they're aiming for next spring, what I understand, to open, and they got some other plans there too. So it's quite a place, I understand.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's good news.
Yeah.
Good news.
But it's always great to come here and do shows. I hate to think how many years I've been. Before I joined the Lawrence Welk Show, I was doing shows here. You know, really.
Oh, now come on.
Yeah. I used to do shows here before the Lawrence Welk Show.
Is that right?
Yeah. And so that was 1969. So before that,
Well,
that's 20-some years.
that was before me.
Before you, right?
Yeah, I came in 71.
Yeah. BFC.
That's it. That's it. Tell us also what was running through my mind here a minute ago.
I have to tell you what was running through your mind?
Well, it would
Oh.
help. You know,
You're not
you're
we're,
into that.
we're through with Branson.
You're into that.
Hypnosis, yes. Hypnotherapy, anyway. Mind reading, I don't know. Concentrate, Fred.
A little crystal ball.
A little crystal ball, yeah.
Oh no. You did the Desert Charities down in Palm Springs.
Yeah, I do that with Terry Hill every year, and that's always a ball because we get some great people on that show. We've had Bob Hope in the past there. Last year we had was it Mickey Rooney? Oh yeah, we had Steve Allen, one of my favorite all-time comedians. I love Steve Allen. Got to interview him backstage, and all bunch of great talent back. Tony Martin.
Tony Martin was there.
A lot of yeah. Well, Fred Cooper was back there. You were.
You didn't interview me though.
No, I didn't interview you.
Yeah,
well, Terry said if Fred comes backstage,
he wouldn't let me backstage.
he wouldn't let you backstage.
No.
I promise I will interview him if he comes next time. Can I interview him, Terry? Okay. He's probably going to use the tape, cuddle up for guitar picks, but other than that, no, we'll keep it.
Where?
I don't know. Easy pickings. God, is this going to really go on the air? They're going to say, what were those two talking about?
They edit it.
I won't even be on it.
I hope they do anyway. Well, it was really good. Your family here tonight? Usually
my wife's here tonight. Yes,
Yeah.
She's here. My daughter's working, and my son is working also. So
I know she usually follows you around. Not follows you, but I mean she.
Yeah. In fact, I
goes
say
with
you don't have to come to me, but she was working early, and she came in, met me in Pasadena, came out here.
That's
So
nice. It's always
she lives
nice to
here.
see family come down here.
Yeah.
I like that personally.
Yeah, well, she enjoys it here,
Yeah,
and it's great to see the same people here every year, front rows and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's a great place to play. It really is. The Bowl.
It's going to be better tonight. I'm going
Is
to
it?
tell you why. Yeah, it sounds better.
I already heard.
Sounds 100% better.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
monitors on stage, and
It's really great.
all
but,
brand new. And I understand you hung the curtains in the back there
Yeah.
to kill the. So that's great.
Well,
That's a Fred Cooper.
That was a test.
idea.
That was strictly a test, and it worked, so we left it. But I don't know what we're going to do permanently back there. But we have to do something because of the mounds.
Well, someone said it was curtains for Fred Cooper. Is that what they meant?
That could have been. I live day to day. Let me tell you. But it's good seeing you again, and I'm sure we'll see you sometime, probably in Palm Springs again.
Hope so.
Never know when
You
I
never
just
know.
pop in.
Okay, but if you do, I have to interview you.
I'm going to put my name on next
Yes.
time. Then you'll know who I am.
It is a terrible feeling when you go, wait a minute.
I know.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
and I've done it with people. I've done it with family members I haven't seen for a long time. And if they're out of context, which is just a little city just outside of Chicago,
That's right.
I'm not sure who they are. My God, this is getting worse, isn't it?
You're not gonna do the little joke about the kid and his turtle, are you?
Well, that shoots that down. Now you
that's-
tip the whole thing
that's-
up.
don't do that.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay,
I got some new
good,
ones
good.
tonight.
Oh,
I got some new ones tonight. Yes, I know it's a hallelujah day, but sure, why not? I even got one that I'm editing whether I should do it or not. So it's a
Well,
new.
if you have to edit it,
It's not. Yeah, I probably won't do it because I don't. But
you're always a clean guy. So why would you?
I know.
Why would you?
Well, I would tell it to anyway. I'm getting deeper and deeper in here.
Yeah,
I may
you're
just
gonna-
blurt it out anyway. I don't
You're
know.
gonna bail it out here, aren't
They're going to need bail for me in a while.
you? Hey, it's been good hearing you again, and
Thank you.
we'll look forward to the show.
Thank you, Fred.
Thank you so much.
And it really is a pleasure to come here. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Thank you, Fred.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stand by.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking here with Ken Delo from the Lawrence Welk Show, and I wish that all of you could be here. He's a true gentleman and a great guest. And thank you for being with us tonight, and we'll be talking to you again backstage with Fred Cooper. Good night.
Please welcome Miss Mary Lou Metzger.
Hi, everybody. Meet Elvis. Did you ever lie and listen to a rainfall? Did you ever own a homemade apple pie? Did you ever watch a child while he was praying? Just don't let the good life pass you by. Did you ever hold a hand to stop its trembling? Did you ever watch the sun desert the sky? Did you ever hold a baby when it's sleeping? Just don't let the good life pass you by. Now man was made for loving, not for buying, and gold can't give the things you really need. So look, my friends, there's happiness in living, somewhere between broke and being free. Did you ever see the funny side of losing? Did you ever sit right down and have a cry? Did you ever take the time to help your neighbor? Just don't let the good life pass you by. Now we were made for loving, not for buying, and gold can't give the things you really need. So look, my friends, there's happiness in living, somewhere between broke and being free. Did you ever see the funny side of losing? Did you ever sit right down and have a cry? Did you ever take the time to help your neighbor? Just don't let the good life pass you by, friends. Don't let the good life pass you by. Top hat and tails, let's go backwards when forward fails. Leave Greta Garbo alone, be a movie star on your own, and don't throw the past away. You might need it one rainy day. Dreams can come true again when everything old is new again. When everything old is new again. Bonnie Baker and Helen Kane made famous. So this next little coupling of songs is Oh Johnny and
Ma, he's making eyes at me.
Ready, fella?
All the girls are crazy about a certain little lad. Although he's very, very bad, he could be oh so good when he wanted to. Bad or good, he understood about love and other things. For every girl in town followed him around just to hold his hand and sing. Oh Johnny, how you can love. Oh Johnny, heavens above, you make my sad heart jump for joy. And when you're near, I just can't sit still 1 minute. I'm so Johnny, please tell me, dear, what makes me love you so? Well, you're not handsome, it's true, but when I look at you, I just Johnny.
breaking my heart. I'm beside him. Mercy, let his conscience guide him, Mom. He wants to marry me, be my honeybee. Every minute he gets bolder. Now he's leaning on my shoulder, Ma. He's kissing me, oh Ma. He's making eyes at me, Ma. He's awful nice to me, Ma. He's almost breaking my heart. I'm beside him. Mercy, let his conscience guide him, Ma. He wants to marry me, be my honeybee. Every minute he gets bolder. Now he's leaning on my shoulder, Mom. He's kissing me. Oh, and you gotta love him. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Immel.
Not yet, not yet. I will tell you when, okay? Okay. Get that back. All right. Holding up anyway. Let's hear it for the band, okay? A wonderful entertainer, not only a singer, I call him an entertainer because he jokes around, he's got these funny little things he does, but he can sing too. A wonderful guy. My good friend and talented Ken Dilo, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Jack. What an act to follow, huh? Fantastic. It's always great to work with Mary Lou and Jack. Two of the finest people I've ever met and wonderful people to work with. Give them a hand anyway, Jake. Rock-a-bye your baby with a Dixie melody. When you croon a tune from the heart of Dixie, just hang that cradle, mammy mine, right on that Mason-Dixon line, and swing it from Virginia to Tennessee with all the soul that's in ya. Weep no more, my lady, sing that song again for me. Sing sweet and low, just as though you had me on your knee. A million baby kisses I'll deliver the minute that you sing that Swanee River. Rock-a-bye your rockabye baby with a Dixie melody. Oh, rockabye and hush-a-bye with a Dixie melody. When you croon a tune from the heart of Dixie, and hang that cradle, mammy mine, right on that Mason-Dixon line, and swing it from Virginia to Tennessee with all the soul that's in ya. Weep no more, my lady. Sing that song for me. Sing sweet and low, just as though you had me on your knee. A million baby kisses I'll deliver the minute that you sing that Swanee River. Rock-a-bye, your rock-a-bye baby with a Dixie melody. That's all. Thank you very much. You know, you sing the old songs. I still can't get used to today's songs. I can't help it. I don't understand the rap. I don't understand. I had a guy come in today. He said, "I'm a rapper," and I thought he worked on for a meat store or something like that. I just don't get it. But anyway, some great songs. You know, we just came off of a trip exactly a week ago tonight. We were back in Cincinnati playing at a beautiful theater back there, right on front of the Ohio River, called Riverbend. And Jack was on the show. We had Myron Florin and Sandy Griffith. We had Joanne Castle, Barney Liddell, Bobby and Elaine. It was a big show. We had a wonderful show. But you know, when you travel on the road, I'm sure a lot of you folks have had different experiences traveling around the road. We checked in. We got in kind of late in the evening. So I checked in, and here I'd made my reservations at this hotel 2 months ago. Everything was locked in. I went up to the desk, and they had given my room away. And the girls, the woman behind the desk said, "We don't have any more rooms." I said, "Well, I made this 2 months because I'm sorry we don't have any more rooms." I said, "If President Clinton came here tonight, would you have a room for him?" She said, "Well, of course we would." I said, "He's not coming." So got the room. But then I just check in. I'm on my way up to my room and have a blackout. All the electricity in the whole hotel went out, so I said, "Okay, we got to walk up now." They got candles all over the place. The elevators aren't working because the electricity's out. So I'm walking up the stairway, and I get to the first stairwell, and there's a guy leaning against the wall there who had a lot to drink. A lot. Well, he'd been drinking so much. If you bumped against him, you got like an alcohol rub. He was feeling it really bad. He's leaning. I said, "Can I help you, sir? Are you in trouble?" He says, "I'm never going to make it to my room." I said, "Well, where's your room?" He said, I'm up on the 3rd floor. I said, "Okay, let me help you." So I grab him and I'm dragging him up. I drag him up 3 stories, open the door, throw him in, go back down to the lobby. There's another guy down there, worse off than this guy. I said, "Well, I guess I'm the good Samaritan that night." I said, "Can I help you?" He says, "I'm not going to make it to my room." I said, Where's your room?" He says, "I'm on the 3rd floor." I said, "Oh boy, 3rd floor again." So I grab him under the arms, I'm dragging, I throw him over my shoulders, and I 3 flights again up there, open the door, throw him in, go back down to the lobby. Another guy down there. Worse shape. Finally, I grab this guy, he starts screaming and yelling, "Help, police, police." Security man runs over and says, "What's the matter?" The guy says, "What's the matter? This guy keeps dragging me up 3 flights and throwing me down the elevator shaft." I did the best I could. Thank you very much. Guys, going to the last thing. Impossible, okay? Yeah. I'd like to close my part of the show here with a song that comes from a great show, and this song, again, has a lot of meaning in it. It's been used over many, many years from Man of La Mancha. If you please, guys. 1, 2, 3. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach that unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Help me in thanking the three gentlemen up here that work very, very hard. It's always a pleasure to work with them. The Dick Parent Trio. Take a bow, guys. Thank you. I'd like to bring back my other two buddies here to come out here. First of all, Miss Mary Lou Metzger. Come on out here, Mary Lou. And Mr. Jack Immel. And they wanted us to do something together, so we're going to do something together. Okay with you, Jack? Okay. Oh, you can do anything, they told me. You can do anything, okay? Give us a little, yeah, okay. Little vamp there. Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money. Maybe we're ragged and funny, but we'll travel along singing a song.
Side by side.
Don't know what's coming tomorrow. Maybe you trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel the road, sharing our load.
Side by side.
Through all kinds of weather. What if the sky should fall? Oh no! Just as long as we're together. It doesn't matter at all when they've all had their quarrels and parted. We'll be the same as we started, just to travel along, singing a song.
Side by side.
Through all kinds of weather. What if the sky should fall? Just as long as we're together. It doesn't matter at all when they've all had the quarrels and parted. We'll be the same as we started, just to traveling along.
Side by side.
Just to travel along, singing a song. Side by side. Oh, he's too heavy.
Got the brakes on.
Jack Immel, Mary Lou Metzger.
Ken Delo.
Hey.